Alright, kings and queens of Gielinor, it's time for another old school RuneScape guide. This time, we'll be discussing the elusive Herbiboar of Fossil Island. This mighty beast bears a striking resemblance to the African bush pig, and hunting it's actually a very tolerable method of gaining large amounts of hunter experience, as well as plenty of juicy herbs. It also offers a reasonable chance at obtaining a cool pet, so it's definitely worth a shot. So without further ado, let's get into the guide. Herbiboar Requirements. The bare minimum requirements to track the Herbiboar are level 80 Hunter, level 31 Herblore, and the completion of the Bon Voyage quest. However, it's highly recommended that you have at least level 58 Herblore for the herb sack, and higher levels can also ensure better herb drops. We'll talk more about herb drops in the reward section at the end of the video. Recommended gear and items. The gear you'll be using to track the Herbiboar is pretty simple. The main thing you have to do during the activity is run, so weight reducing gear like Full Graceful will allow your run energy to drain slower. Likewise, stamina potions are all but required, as it's very inefficient to walk during the activity. The Ring of Endurance can be used to decrease the cost of stamina potions, but it's in no way required. The next thing you'll want is secateurs. The magic secateurs obtained in the Fairy Tale Part 2 quest work best because they provide an extra herb when harvesting the Herbiboar. You'll also want the herb sack, which can be obtained through the Tithe Farm minigame for 250 points, or from a Slayer Master for 750 Slayer points. This requires level 58 Herblore to use, and it's highly recommended as it will extend your trips significantly. Finally, you'll want to teleport to Fossil Island and another one near a bank. You could wear a dig site pendant and bring some house tabs, or you could mount the pendant in your player-owned house for unlimited teleports to Fossil Island. Note, this does require at least level 74 construction with a crystal saw and spicy stews, as well as a few 100,000 coins. However, it will make several Fossil Island activities much more efficient, as you no longer have to keep making new dig site pendants. Getting to Herbiboar. The only viable ways to reach Fossil Island are to use the dig site pendant or a mounted dig site pendant to teleport there. If you've completed the Bon Voyage quest, but your pendant cannot teleport directly there yet, there are a couple things you're going to need to do. First, take the ferry from the northern end of the dig site to Fossil Island. You'll arrive in the center of it near a bank. You'll want to run to the house on the hill and use the dig site pendant on this strange machine. This will unlock the teleport to House on the Hill. Next, you'll want to unlock the mycelium transportation system, so you can teleport to a few different locations from the House on the Hill mushroom. To do this, simply run around Fossil Island and attempt to use these mushrooms to teleport, and they'll become available to teleport to and from. Once you've unlocked all the necessary teleports, getting there is really simple. Select the Fossil Island on your dig site pendant, run to the mushroom, select Mushroom Meadow, and you'll be very close to the starting location for the hunt. How to track Herbiboar. Now that you've got everything you need and you're in Herbiboar's domain, let's talk about how to track the beast. First, you'll want to start at this rock because it's the closest to the Mushroom Meadow teleport. When you search it, a track will appear. Follow it to the next location and search for the Herbiboar there. Sometimes there are two places you could find it, so choose one. If the next set of tracks doesn't appear, try the other one. Continue following the tracks until a stunned Herbiboar pops out. Click it to harvest it, and move on to the nearest rock to start the next one. It is possible when searching for the Herbiboar that you'll lose it, and you'll have to start over. In this case, just go to the nearest rock and start a new hunt. Helpful Runelite plugins. The only notable plugin I know of for tracking the Herbiboar is the Herbiboar plugin. It highlights the rocks, seaweed, muddy patches, and mushrooms that the Herbiboar hides behind in blue. It highlights the final location of the Herbiboar in green, and finally the tracks in white. This makes it extremely easy to hunt the Herbiboar, and while you can't look away for long periods of time, it's easy to get into a groove of mindlessly running the activity, similar to rooftop agility. Hunter experience rates. The hunter experience awarded for catching the Herbiboar scales depending on your base hunter level. At level 80, you'll receive 1,950 experience per catch, while at level 99, it will be 2,461. So, at level 80, you could reasonably expect experience rates as high as 135,000 experience per hour. At level 99, you could expect rates as high as 170,000 experience per hour. Hunting the Herbiboar from level 80 to level 99 hunter will take between 75 and 80 hours if you're efficient. Rewards. With the minimum recommended Herblore level of 58, you should expect to receive about 15 million GP worth of herbs and numulite from level 80 to level 99 hunter, while at level 99 Herblore, you'd get a whopping 36 million GP in rewards for the same amount of work. This is because the herbs you receive vary based on your herblore level, following this chart from the wiki. Additionally, some valuable herbs begin appearing at herblore levels as high as 77, and some cheap ones stop appearing at levels as high as 81. For this reason, it's recommended to have as high of an herblore level as possible when participating in this activity. In addition to the herbs and numulite, you'll receive fossils, which can be used to fill the exhibits in the basement of the Varrock Museum. Hunting the Herbiboar to level 99 Hunter would earn you many more fossils than you'd need to fill the fossil displays, which means you could easily earn the 120,000 experience available here. This can be used to level up particularly annoying skills like runecraft, mining, or agility. Additional fossils can also be used on Fossil Island for cheap prayer experience, so let me know if you'd like a video covering that method. The final notable reward from Herbiboar is the Herbi pet. It has a drop rate of 1 in 6,500. This means going from level 80 to level 99 just through this activity gives you a 52% chance of obtaining the pet, as you'll have to track the beast about 4,800 times. Well, that concludes my guide on hunting the Herbiboar. If you learned something new, do me a favor and use one click on that subscribe button to save yourself dozens of clicks down the road. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.